Victoria is about to descend into a dictatorship if these pandemic laws are allowed to pass. Well, at least that's what a lot of protesters are saying, but is it true? Okay, so since the start of the pandemic, a lot of Australian states have been operating under a state of emergency, which basically gives the chief health officer way more powers than they'd usually have. But in Victoria, state of emergency powers were created with things like floods and bushfires in mind. And because it was designed to be short term, it now can't be easily renewed past the 15th of December. So in order to still be able to do things like enforcing quarantine for the COVID positive, the government wants to create pandemic-specific legislation. The proposed bill is based on the New Zealand model, where it's the Premier, not the Chief Health Officer, who can declare a pandemic and activate all those emergency powers. It would also increase the maximum amount people can be fined, and there would no longer be a limit on how long these powers could last. A lot of the objections stem from some fairly scary wording in there, talking about being able to detain people indefinitely if it's necessary to reduce a public health risk, which sounds dramatic, but actually isn't all that different from the powers currently in place. I'm out of time. Go to our channel for part 2.